Hello and welcome to my vlog on the William Herschel Telescope. The William Herschel Telescope, WHT, is a 4.2 metre optical near-infrared reflecting telescope located at the Observatory del Roque de los Muchachos. Also, that's in Spanish, whereas in translated English, it's Observatory of the Rock of the Boys. On the island of La Palma in the Canary Islands, Spain, here, and for a close-up of the islands, here in La Palma, there is Muchachos. It sits on top of a redundant volcano at an altitude of 2,344 metres. The telescope, which is named after William Herschel, is part of the Isaac Newton group of telescopes and is based on the Cassegrain design. Cassegrain design so the light comes in and hits a concave lens with a little hole in it here. The light comes in, hits the edges, then bounces back and hits a convex mirror, also known as a hyperbolic mirror, and this one is a parabolic primary mirror, that's a secondary mirror. And then once it's bounced off here, they both go past this and hit a focal point there. So direction of travel is that way. It is funded by the United Kingdom, the Netherlands and Spain, although most of the bits for the whole telescope were built in the good old UK. At the time of construction in 1987, the WHT was the third largest single optical telescope in the world. It is currently the second largest in Europe and was the final telescope constructed by Grubb Parsons in their 150-year history. Sir Howard Grubb Parsons and Co. Limited was a telescope manufacturer, more commonly known as Grubb Parsons, and they were based in Newcastle upon Tyne in England. The WHT is equipped with a wide range of instruments operating over the optical and near-infrared part of the spectrum. Astronomers using the telescope discovered the first evidence for a supermassive black hole at the centre of the Milky Way and made the first optical observation of a gamma ray burst, the most violent explosions in the universe. The optical system weighs 79 tons and is manoeuvred on an alt-azimuth mount with a total moving mass of 186 tons. In telescope talk, alt is altitude, meaning the vertical movement, and azimuth is the horizontal movement. The telescope is housed on an onion-shaped steel dome with an internal diameter of 21 metres. The total moving mass of the dome is 320 tons, which is mounted on top of a 3-storey cylindrical building. The dome can support up to its own weight again in ice during inclement weather. The dome and telescope rest on separate sets of the foundation, driven 20 metres into the ground, to prevent vibrations caused by the dome rotation or wind stresses on the building affecting the telescope pointing. The telescope has a blind spot which is directly above it because it can't quite go vertical, so no matter which way you spin it, it will never see it, but because the Earth rotates, within a matter of seconds you'll see it, so it's not a concern. I hope that's been interesting and informative. This is Ben. Goodbye.